this again. YouTube. Okay, YouTube's up. We are good to go. Yes, okay. Everything's good to go. I'll get the hang of it eventually, guys. Oh, let's see if my controller is working. I used my mouse just now. Out of habit. I hope that doesn't ruin the controls. Nope, it did not. I can sit back and play. We are trying to, like, find out who the Nail Man is. A serial killer killing people all over the place. I do have to relearn the controls now, though. Okay, so this is the map. Oh, well, I can already do that. That's cool. That's probably for taking pictures. So the question is, how do I go to my options? Can I still use my key? Okay, I can use my keyboard for this. Alright. That's fine. If I can use my keyboard and do the options, that's okay. Some of the buttons don't work the same, which... Okay. It's square for this. Easy. So the reason why my PlayStation control was actually working was I didn't plug it in before the game started, I plugged it in after the game started. So that was all my fault. I'm just kind of looking at my map to see if there's any side quests we can do.
It's supposed
Doesn't
to be a
look
secret,
like it.
so maybe it's in a spot that doesn't stand out?
What? Maybe. Who knows? I'm just making sure my avatar is moving with me a little bit, so it's side to side, blinking, blinking. Yep. Now I need to find out where we are going and like what we are doing. You know what? I should type because my YouTube went on the fritz. Give me a second. Welcome, one and all. I think that's gonna be like my new catchphrase. I say it all the time. So, the plan tonight is this will be a small stream, probably 2 hours at most, and then I'm gonna go to bed or play Sonic, one of the two, because I have a 6-hour car ride ahead of me. If ALA is still standing tomorrow due to the California fires, then I will be there. If it gets canceled or something, hopefully they tell us tonight. Because if they tell us tomorrow morning, I am gonna be driving back. It will be 12 hours.
What is it?
Mass is in session, so you can't see the priest right now. Then why am I here to ask? I have to sleep again. This is the 4th time this week. That means you've overslept every day this week so far. Mass is Catholic. This is not a Catholic church. Oh well. Oh, there is one thing I need to see on my Twitch, and I can't see it from how my screen is laid out. Give me a second. Where should I put you? Nope. Don't want to invade the other screen. So Twitch needs to be up here and YouTube needs to be down here. That's the only way of doing it. I need to take a picture of how I have this so I can just Have it like this all the time. Alright. I need to be able to see the top of my Twitch page because it lets me know if anyone comes in or not, and I need to see the bottom of my YouTube page. So, because it also lets me know if someone came in or not. I'm glad that they're opposites, because then I can have my second screen the way I want it. I'm like trying to take a mental picture of my second screen so that I don't have to like rework it every single stream. Did I fix it? Yep. Some iced tea. Make sure my mic is there. Ooh. Good stuff. Alright. If I was a murderer, where would I be? Oh yeah, we have to investigate the nightclub. And we saw it earlier when I got lost. Right here.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt
Sounds
they
about
shirked
right.
their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault. It's open. Let's go inside.
You know, if they didn't want us investigating this place, you'd think they would put a guard or two outside. The peacekeepers. Since we're gonna be arrested for trying to solve the case, wouldn't we, like, naturally come here being detectives? Very small casino, underground casino. We only have, what, 4 slot machines? One of them's not working, but that's expected. This place has been shut down for 6 months. Actually, it's hard to believe that there are slot machines on. I like how there's a, like, total outline of somebody doing.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired.
Wait, so the power is still going and the owner's dead? Does it make sense? Who's paying the bill?
This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
So this was illegal, but there are only 2 tables and 3 or 4 slot machines.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe.
Okay,
The
those
real
are
interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out.
EGAS.
At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either.
So now that I got my control working, I can play Danganronpa with my control and maybe not die at the rhythm game every 5 seconds.
Which is expected, given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
Again, the directors
But there's not much
with
more
the
to
locked room
investigate.
mystery is kind of
We
crazy.
don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
They have they?
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
I've forgotten.
Oh, your forte!
My forte is post-cognition, the power to see the past.
Interesting.
However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime...
That is a decent power. she can actually, well, she's explaining it more, so maybe it will become useless, just like the girl that can wear dead clothes. But from what it sounds like, it can be useful. I'll yell at useless if I change my mind.
Crime scene appeared at the time it was first discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
It's not.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective.
I do think it's
My
a good
power
one.
allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene.
That's interesting.
Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
Think about if she could
The
see what
memory
the
or perception of the witness
killer
does
saw.
not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger.
Interesting.
Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found.
Interesting.
Well, there's no point in
I
wasting
think
more
it's
time
useful.
explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind. But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
Yeah,
On the
not
other hand,
useless.
my
Not
master's got
useless.
nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Nibble. Well, we
Wait,
have
of course
Shimigami.
not.
That's something. I guess we have to talk to her, or we go with the arrow. Yeah. We have to talk to Shimigami. Okay.
What?
I'm investigating, don't interfere. Okay. Well, let's talk to Shimigami.
Post-cook, I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
Do we have some good news?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used their powers?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears.
Interesting.
Right.
So,
I can
can we
sense
steal
whenever a master
powers?
detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara?
Yep.
That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for
Something
it to
like that.
activate.
That seems suspicious.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Why did you blush? Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara is a boy or a girl.
Definitely the second one.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works!
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay, I can do that.
Do. Alright, let's take a look-see.
Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Dun dun dun.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
I like the fast forward mode.
Coalescence. Hold hands.
So the power is named Coalescence.
And me.
Yes, That way, I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Are we?
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not
Holding
like
hands
that.
is such a big deal in
I
Japanese
despise you.
media.
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Ooh, she turned.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone, except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Interesting.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive.
She did say that.
As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation.
It is. Hold.
You can add this to my bill if you want.
Hold
You'll
my-
agree then, right?
I want to hold your hand.
Fine. If
I
it's what
wanna
I must
hold
do as a
your
detective,
hand.
then I have no choice but to agree.
Ooh, we're going into the thing. I do love the visuals of this game. Useful
I
lessons
can
with
see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago.
It does.
Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
I really like the name post-cognition, as in the past, the post.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best.
Oh, we
I'm
just
only
saddled
acting as
ourselves
your
with
assistant,
more work.
after all.
Lots more.
This is quite the bizarre crime scene, but unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Oh, we're investigating people. Hey, look, we are not holding her hand. Okay, so, but we're gonna click on everything anyway. Counter chair.
That's...
The chairs are lined up neatly. Did someone
Well-
rearrange them? Into the peacekeepers. Oh, this is not good for it. I'll check somewhere else. So the peacekeepers realigned those.
What does that mean?
When the body was discovered, the door was locked from the inside. There's no way out of the room. Locked door mystery. Yeah, she's excited. Again, if you ever played Danganronpa, you would get the director's fascination with locked door mysteries. There's like a locked door mystery in the first two games. I don't remember the third being a locked room mystery, but there might have been. Is a vent. Why is it? Okay, that's why.
That's...
There's a vent here, so the corner's open. I doubt
But
it's too early to conclude that it's not useful. We'll see. Okay. Clicky, clicky. We're just clicking stuff. So this is how we're looking at it now. We're not actually using precognition yet. Nothing on. And we are collecting our detective points. So there's nothing to click on here. So. Oh, R2. So I don't need to like talk to you. Okay, now we're holding hands.
A body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know
His
how you tell
body
that.
is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
Yep.
The
Signs
vertical
that he
scratch
was
marks were
strangled.
probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you noticed.
It's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. I'm such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
Alright. Moving on. We have a rank up. We should get some skills, but I have not got those skills. I
Hey,
mean, I have
this
not
vent.
opened the menu
cover is
and
in
got
place,
those.
but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
Yep.
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in postcognition, even
We
if
can't?
you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters.
Is it?
A thin adult can probably pass through.
Nice. We do not want to release post coordination because we want to take a look at up here. Okay, thin adult. So that's probably how the murderer got in.
I knew it.
Yeah,
Yep. Sounds good. Alright.
by the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
No.
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
They're
Or
like
perhaps
stepping
there's
stools to the
another
vent.
Another reason?
Stepping stools. That's how the killer got back up. I did not remember that from my last playthrough over a year ago. I just figured that out now. And I probably knew it then too, so it's not like, haha, but that's deductive reasoning. I'm sure they're footstool steps.
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first Were you born with this power?
My forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through
She had to
training.
practice.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
Probably
could.
not.
But initially, it was just
I
ordinary
was wrong.
psychometry.
Psychometry.
Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback.
I thought you could only do this at crime scene.
After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
3 days?
She is the best
As I
detective on
told
the
you
team.
earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene. There are conditions for my post-cognition to act. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This condition is absolutely required. I must also
Makes
know the
sense.
victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No, my ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
I'm very scared about, like, owing someone in a video game after playing Tales of Victory 2. If you ever played that, you spend most of the game in debt to somebody. So, we can't see anything else with the ability. Oh, we can look at this with it. So we can look around the room. There was a key.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key.
How does she know
It's also
that?
a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
What
So this is
could it?
definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you!
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay, so they're telling me nothing is there. Okay, so I have to release it now.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new!
You say so. I feel like there's something special about the broken thing.
This could be the clincher!
Yeah, I guess we have to do post-cognition here too. Interesting.
yeah.
Okay, so that was moved.
that's...
I see.
So why would this third party see dolls on the table that's on the wall? Interesting.
What a rich...
The chair was knocked over. We know that
that's...
the chair knocked over. Could this be evidence? I don't know about that. Investigation.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in. Like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with.
Interesting. Okay. So
I think that's about it.
if the lock was not tampered with, then it's probably not the reporter guy who broke down the door in at the other scene.
That should do it.
It's either
Where is it?
the rock and roll nun, Friar Tuck, or the head guy, the priest.
Much else to investigate.
That's our choices.
I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition.
And that's if we're right about the whole locked door thing. Who knows? We're gonna find out together.
It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine.
Oops.
The second incident was at the mansion near Gima District.
Oh, I guess we'll go into
I
all
have
the
an
crime
idea
scenes.
of where to go. Let's hurry there.
Okay. Mansion. We're after the nail gun serial killer.
The building we're heading to is accessed through Gima District. Let's hurry there.
Once I get to the labyrinth, we'll see. I'm gonna think about switching to Sonic for a little bit. We'll see. Because it's gonna be a shorter stream than normal tonight. Because of my 6-hour car drive. And do not worry, I have videos that are gonna be posted over while I'm gone. I have 2 set up right now. I may do a 3rd one. I don't know. Oh man. Okay, mansion. Cool.
There's a large mansion beyond the gate over there. I wonder if that's the second crime scene.
Probably.
That's probably it.
Ah,
Let's
she
go
said what I
inside.
was gonna say.
It's closed, as expected.
Are you sure?
Breaking and entering. She is L.
Wait!
They don't care about the rules.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
I hope there aren't any
Very
ghosts around.
haunted.
I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion.
Dun, dun, dun.
He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated.
So, true story. There was a mansion from when. Ooh, that's not good. Give me a second. I knocked something over that had liquid. It looks like I caught it before I got the rug, though. Alright. So, and this is like my studio / anime room, so everything in here costs, you know, stuff. So, spilling anything is really bad in here. I probably shouldn't even take liquid in here, but I do because I spend a lot of time in here, obviously. Alright, so, story time. There was a mansion by my house that was owned by someone, and they either moved or passed on. And the mansion laid vacant for like years and years. And we would pass it every time I would go to my bowling league as a kid, and we would call it like the Kyrene Mansion. You could see in the gates a little bit as you were driving by, but not really. There was a lot of trees that were like grown to like cover up the area. But when the gates were opened and everything, it was pretty spectacular. So if a mansion goes vacant because someone passes on or moved away or something, it actually stays there. They don't rebuild over it or anything because it's a huge, large property. And it sells for a lot as it is. So that mansion stayed vacant for like 7 years before someone new moved into it. I'm just saying, it was pretty cool to see. Alright. And there was like lots of legends surrounding it at the time.
Dated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go.
Alright, mystery time.
The Nailman killings had a
Heyo, I'm totally getting Persona vibes from this game. Is this game made by Atlas? It is not, actually. The game is made by Churnsoft, or Spike Churnsoft. It is the same people who made Danganronpa, Crystar, the Zero Escape series. It does have a very Persona vibe, but the sprites that you see when people are talking, that's totally Danganronpa. And Danganronpa and Persona has shared some ties together, but they are totally separate.
another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect?
Yeah, it is pretty cool. If you do like the art style, Spike Churnsoft has some really interesting games with some very interesting art styles that really resemble Persona, but they're most famous for the sprites. Like I said, when someone's talking, you see the sprite there. They are one of a kind when it comes to sprites.
Him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims. It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
I guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Slime Rancher 2, I've never played that. Yeah, go ahead and look all you want. Feel free to. If you have any more questions, I may see them late. I'm new to streaming and I have multiple streams going, so if I respond to your question late, I am sorry. I will get to it when I do see it.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Mystery Skulls animated, I have not heard about it. Is it a game? It's probably not an anime. If it was an anime, I would have heard about it.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
I'll look into it. It's Skulls animated. That's how I'm gonna remember it. I'll look into it. It sounds pretty cool. I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo growing up. Like, Where Are You, Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, all that jazz. So, yeah, I'll check out.
Halara's hands are smaller and softer than I thought. Considering Halara's strength, I thought they would be bulkier.
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
Definitely a woman. I don't know why it's hard to tell. But
I
okay.
guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
They tried to make this a joke. It was not clearly of the female persuasion. Alright. Oh, interesting. Okay, I will definitely check that out. It sounds like a Danganronpa game, I'm not gonna lie. This is like Ghost and obviously, and also Mystery. We're looking for a serial killer in this one. I love detective games. Detective games are great.
That's right. That's right.
Very well.
The projector's pretty dusty. Doesn't seem to have use. So, projector's up there. Fish tank.
That's true.
There's a fish tank. Looking pretty. Okay, so the fish tank has not been cleaned. Doesn't feel to. Not related to the case.
Yeah.
Say,
Make sure to use proper lighting as a string. Okay, eye strain. She's trying to be funny. Okay, we're gonna use our power. Pre-connection.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us. It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising. The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room.
Dun dun dun.
Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery. Oh!
The lamp is pointed. It probably wasn't turned on at the time. I don't think anything suspicious. Let's see what the projector.
I'm...
Okay, it's unrelated to our case. It's okay. So there's dolls everywhere. What can I click on them? Oh, there's something right there. There's a switch. Oh, I wonder if that's a switch to the projector. Aha!
That's right! That's right!
Very well.
The projector is... Okay. She reached the projector. Why did we even need a remote? Alright. I guess... Maybe.
I'm...
Clicky, clicky. Nothing here. Alright. Oh, that's new. We're gonna click on it first.
That's true.
This is where the witness...
It
okay.
appears.
Now we can do this. There we go.
Cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well.
Put that on auto.
And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
There is.
It couldn't have been the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
there are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails.
My character's really good at
His
telling
chest are all
age,
nailed to
even
the
though he
floor.
remembers nothing about his past.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age. But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
Dun, dun, dun.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case?
Is it?
Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
Of course.
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor.
Excuse me, I needed to cough. Alright.
But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
That's not the only unnatural thing. Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
That's disturbing.
There we go. Alright. Can I click on the dolls? I feel like this is the same Danganronpa music too.
Oh
Ooh,
my!
this is
quite
interesting.
nice!
Oh!
However,
So all these are fake.
yeah.
Alright, well, we got detective points for looking at a book.
Oh!
Nothing
Beats
here
me.
either. Oh, we can do this. Dolls, more dolls.
Oh!
They're all nailed to the
Beats
floor.
me.
So they're always nailed to the
see.
wall or floor
It
of where
appears.
the victim is. Except for the clock tower, they were on the walls and the floor. If the so the reporter, we don't think did it because there was no broken down door in the casino. Here, but there's also was a vent in the casino, right? That would also take out Friar Tuck as well. So we're down to two. The priest and the rock and roll nun. Oh,
Let's
fish
check
tank.
every...
Let's check this with the precognition. But there's fish there now. Alright, we haven't checked the door.
This is...
Alright. Nothing. Again, the door is not broken down.
There's a vent, and it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 yen.
She's always a money
Charge me
grubber.
for it?
I jest.
The
The
marks
marks
in
in the vent seem to be left by
the... So
strings
now she
rubbing against
starts...
it. Did someone
fine,
attach a
read.
string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful. I do way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 yen as a reward.
I'm getting a headache.
Alright. Well, we at least got something. So now let's try doing superpower.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The
Interesting.
scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
She is very, knowledgeable. There we go. Competent. It's a cat.
Huh? What's this?
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
She likes cats. She's a cat lady.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted?
Can
Could it be something the peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication. After all, it would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Hey, look, she
Was
praised
that
us.
a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
Way to go.
Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
It is, isn't it? Alright. Vent. There's another vent just like before. Interesting.
What does that mean?
It'll
Okay, so peacekeepers mess with me. Hey, there was 2 books. That's different. There was 1 book.
Well,
Guess it doesn't matter. Oh, no, there's 2 books. I just mislooked.
Sit down right here.
Yep, you can do that. Oh, we haven't touched this at all. Alright, let's use our power to see.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, ooh, I thought I found. Oh, nope, there's a doll here.
There's only one doll. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes.
Yeah, they're on
Maybe
the
there was
floor in
no
this
room
one.
to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way.
Maybe.
Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kind of
It's a change in the
creepy
pattern.
cute. I want to put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run into it at night.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain. The
Interesting.
texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's
Interesting.
like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose. Looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
Okay, okie dokie. Alan Pokey. Oh, I need to get out of precognition. I keep on forgetting I actually have to do that. Alright.
Looks like there's nothing left to check. Are you done here?
Alright, time to end this. We have a lot of solution keys for this.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
She did.
What?
Was slow.
You haven't?
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
Why are we paying her again? I feel like we're doing all the
about the
work.
money with Helara.
Well, we
The
are
longer I
using
live
her
with
power,
Halara,
so
the
I guess
deeper
that's
into debt
okay.
I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift. Next stop is our last crime scene.
Wait!
Alright, we got one more crime scene, and then we get to go to the mystery labyrinth.
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
Is that a side quest right there?
Say, come on.
Alright, if this is a side quest, we probably want to do it.
I'm...
The detective.
Well?
Let's solve this thing.
Yeah. Well?
Oh, she's running away from a arranged marriage. Interesting.
Oh no. Huh?
I see.
Aww.
No. Right.
Say. Huh?
There we go.
All right, thank you.
Hey,
Alright.
It's true.
Well,
I see.
Okay. Well, we can do this. And is there any more quests? There's one at Conai Station 2. Interesting. Or no, the one at Conai Station is the one we're working on right now. Okay. I was like, why is there more? Where is this place? Okay, I think I know where we are. That's the wrong way. We want to go this way. Too bad it's been raining for non-stop for 3 years. It was probably a much better city before that. This is what the map said, right? Kanai Station. So, quest guy is somewhere here. Find him. Maybe it's inside the station. Can I even get in? Okay, well, this is where we're supposed to be. Oh, okay, that's how we get into the station, I see. Alright. We made it.
Oh! Hmm? No.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What?
Well,
Yup.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
We win. And now she can return home. We took out the bad boyfriend.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. So he was a scam artist.
Yes, for now.
Okay, cool. We got that side quest out of the way.
And that's what happened.
And it took us,
Thank goodness.
back.
Thank you.
Well?
No.
Huh?
Okie dokie. One last crime scene. Is this still right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. It's on the other side. We just need to wait. Another meat bun cart.
Hey!
Hey! So this is the art gallery.
Yep, where the first victim was found.
It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But
I
I'm
guess this
certain
is the
crime
most
scene
recent
has
one.
been cleaned up like
Most
the others.
recent. My bad.
Not that it
Other than
matters
the
to
clock
me.
tower.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
Did you say something?
That's our Hellora!
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait, please! Oh!
Well,
Yep. We are gonna click on everything, get our
is
detective
it?
points. Oh,
Sorry.
okay. So that's as far as we can go.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's
Looks like
locked.
it.
We're going in.
We're like a couple of thugs or something. Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshiper. And he did say he was following the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened the storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it.
They did, huh?
The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
woo! Another locked room mystery! That's more total! But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died.
Yeah. People have.
Let's start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, let's gameplay. Oh, I kind of remember this place. A little bit.
It appears
Nothing important. This place has paintings too. I'm a big painting collector. Hardcore. Is that a vent?
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through.
It's another vent, though.
Currently, it opens outward slightly. There are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through.
Power.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded color. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes. Even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery, the smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past,
But
but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming.
Okay, so we have a painting on the
This
wall.
is...
I'm
Is that all there is to? Well, we might as well check what the corpse was.
Oh!
Beats me.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Iso Moe.
He is the nail man.
She used her good looks to have relations with many men. The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
She's the first
The
one.
victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And,
She knows her
You
killer.
noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep.
This one's different.
This may be the...
This one is a different bad guy. Or maybe it's the same guy, but there's differences in the body. From all my detective game experience, it may not be the same murderer.
real cause of death.
She is very different than the other crime scenes we have seen.
This is...
Look, this looks way personal. And she didn't put up a fight like the other ones. And this is not the... If this was the first Nailman killing, I would say, hey, maybe this is where it started. Maybe this was a crime of passion and he kept on doing it, or she kept on doing it. But because this is the third killing, and the most recent one besides the clock tower, this would seem to be a different killer.
Oh!
It appears.
Alright, that's not relevant apparently. I guess I should try precognition as well.
There's a nail stuck in a painting.
Interesting.
The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
This one is very different. Black canvas.
Well,
Alright, so useless canvas. That's what we'll call it.
This...
That's like the screen. Alright, precognition, because there's always somebody else to find. That painting wasn't there. What about the black canvas?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still black. You got double the detective. the screen painting's over there now. But it doesn't look important. Alright. Is there a vent? There's a window on the other side, so that's all.
There are 2 keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff.
Interesting.
That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Who's the staff member?
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office, but it's unknown if it was always there.
Okay.
Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it.
Interesting.
Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member. If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
True.
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
True.
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
Oh!
Okay, there's the bucket. Okay, I guess we're supposed to click on the bucket.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Be quiet.
Alright, so nothing special here. Did we forget to look here with precognition, maybe?
This is...
Alright, nothing there.
Yeah.
All my detectives. Alright, just examine that. Alright, there has to be something else to look at. So that's check mark. This is not check mark though. So there has to be more. Ah, something down here.
This is...
That.
And then we have the doll.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest.
That's inconsistent with
But the
other
nail in
crime
the
scenes.
chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
Alright, another solution key.
That should be enough.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? Oh?
Okie dokie. I get to leave the room?
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself. And my master does everything he's told. Like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being really nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep into.
I know, but...
What are you mumbling about? Did you check the window?
Oh, right! I'll do it right away.
Outside the window? Could that have anything to do with the locked room?
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
Oh, the window.
I see.
I wonder if there's other things you can look at.
Actually,
Detect the points. Can I go here?
Maybe...
anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, you do. I've never looked at this map. Interesting. So I'm in a little section here that you normally can't get to. Okay, so that's how I get back in. Window time.
Here's the window.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay.
And I try it.
I can't. I can't even put my arm through this gap. I can stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Did you
Did
not?
you not?
I
No,
called
not at
that.
all. What's that about?
Alright, new solution key. Somebody's here.
Hey, what are you doing here?
The music totally changed.
I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm... I'm a detective. Well,
uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm investigating as a detective. I've done nothing to be ashamed of.
Huh? A detective?
What's
that?
You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Conai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Halara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly. By the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but if it's part of the investigation, then
His
I have
voice
no
totally
choice.
changed.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
to them now, or you'll be in trouble later on, Master. Blech.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the mailman.
Mail.
I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But I was afraid to go any further. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind.
I think I figured it out. Now, if I have figured it out correctly, the nail attached to the painting, and there was, let's say, they used a rope and tied it to the nail, walked outside. It was attached to the doll. I feel like they put the doll in the hole with the nail tied with the rope and kind of like threw it inside on top of the painting. Yeah, it has to do with the nail, the doll, and the painting and a rope, I'm sure. Yeah.
And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Ooh, churchgoer.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you. You may go now.
Oh, right.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Yeah.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching.
It is.
You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, right. We need to help him.
Okay, off we go.
I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Okay, we're gonna save,
Right, let's hurry!
because we're gonna see the Sailor Moon transformation. And then we'll probably close
I know
it
who will
there.
execute him too. Come on, let's go! Go, go, go! You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
Okay, we have to go underground.
Alara seems to know who the real culprit is. That's incredible.
Come on! Where's your competitive spirit? You might be a trainee, but you're still a detective.
I think I can go... Yeah, I don't remember this.
Hey!
I'm sure.
Alright, well, we got detectable points for it, because we could click on it. Nope, that's going back out the city, so we have to go the other way. Alright, not there. I go to the wrong tile. No, I did not. I'm just going the wrong way. Okay, so it's this way. Okay, so we're saving here, and then we'll watch the Sailor Moon transformation or whatnot, and then I'm probably gonna stop for now. Alright, Sailor Moon time. Oop, I meant to do this one, but it doesn't matter. Yes, sorry. Hi, YouTube viewer. Thank you for watching. You're about to see a Sailor Moon transformation if there ever was one.
It's about time.
Hey, wait! You said I had 3 hours, huh? My watch says I still got 5 minutes!
Your
You need
watch
to get
is
your
wrong.
watch repaired. Oh dear. The watchmaker is currently detained as a suspect. Just throw away that piece of trash then. Besides, you're out of time anyway. Take him away.
Wait!
Whoa, Yuma! I knew you'd save me!
And you are.
I was the one investigating the Nailman murders.
I forgot to turn the volume down on the game.
I see.
Oh, my bad. Oh well.
So, you're the one who interfered with our work at the clock tower. Well, I will honor your courage for confessing and turn a blind eye to that incident. You must drop this case. If you do, we will leave without pursuing any further action. That'd be the ideal solution for all of us. What do you say?
Yuma, think carefully about this. Solving the case is good and all, but think about my well-being. Please?
Dropping the case would end this peacefully, but still.
Please! Get my dad back from them! Please!
You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have accepted a job, you must finish it.
I can't back down now. The Nailman killings haven't been solved yet. I will find the truth.
Oh, you've said it now! There's no pulling out of this one anymore.
Then our deal is off. He comes with us. This is for directly interfering with our work and bringing strife to Kanai Ward.
But... Please, wait! Before you go! Please listen to what I've discovered while investigating the past Nailman killings.
You investigated the previous killings. We handle all the information for those cases. Now that they're closed, there's nothing left of the crime scenes. I have no time for your lies.
Yes, we lie
Peacekeeper
because we
report
are
didn't say anything
detective.
about the cause of death. All of the victims were strangled to death, weren't they? I suspect this fact hasn't been made public.
How did you know that?
Because
So
we're
the
detective.
cause of death was kept under wraps.
That's the answer for
I
everything.
hope you see now. My investigation is legitimate.
There we go.
Please, let me continue. I will catch the true culprit.
I don't know where you obtained that information. However, it appears that you must be arrested as well.
Let's do an answer for everything. Arresting us all.
You are suspected of espionage. I believe an interrogation is in order. Take him away.
Time for a Sailor Moon transformation.
What? Wait, please listen to me!
You almost had it, but got too carried away, rookie.
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
Anime stuff.
That's right!
Halara! Please help! Halara Nightmare!
She gonna
It
beat
appears
everybody
you
up again?
require the aid of a great detective.
That's funny.
Laura, you came for me!
Yeah, as I said I would.
You committed acts of violence against the Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers.
Yes,
Not
we did.
once, but twice.
Sorry. I promised to give him a stern lecture after this. Can we please keep things on the down low? Mr. Sav, are you alright?
Are you alright?
I think we are. In this town, we're...
You are nothing but an audience. The resolution is premiering now. The leading role belongs not to you or me, but to Yuma.
Me? I'm the lead guy here?
Because we're gonna solve the
I've set the
case
stage
using
for you to solve the
special
case.
powers.
The time has come for you to risk it all as a detective. Expose the true culprit.
What's going on?
I don't know why I was brought here. Can I go home?
So that's what you meant about setting the stage. I mean, Halara did suggest the real killer was among the people at the church. And now I have to point them out here?
Hey, Yuma. Are you sure you got this? Are you really sure? There's no room to mess up here, you know?
Well... What do I do? I haven't gathered my thoughts yet. It's not like I can just ask for more time here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Halara seems to know the answer already, so why don't you just pay up for it?
That would waste all of Halara's efforts setting the stage for me.
Huh. So you want to solve this all on your own?
Mystery Labyrinth.
If you can't ask Halara for help, why don't you try asking me instead?
You mean the mystery lab?
The peacekeepers aren't just gonna stand by and listen to your deduction. Things are just gonna escalate, and it might even end up with more death.
Oh, no.
And that's where yours. We have the information we need from the investigation. All that's left is to solve the case with the mystery labyrinth.
But if I do...
There's always a price to pay. When I reap the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed, but as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
That means death.
Which means the real culprit will die.
Huh? This killer's a total psycho who's already killed many others. Why do you care so much? Don't you want to solve this case, Master? What about your promise to that kid?
What's wrong, Lima? If you don't hurry, the Peacekeepers will wake up.
Don't.
What is this nonsense about a resolution? I don't have time for this.
I will make you listen by force if needed. That is my job as assistant.
You better hurry, or things will start getting bloody around here.
Fine.
Okay, transformation
That's
time.
the spirit. Well, Master.
Here we go. Sailor Moon.
Physically prepared.
Sailor Moon. There we go. All right. That is where we end this. Okay. So I will see you guys next time when we will do Sonic or Rain Code again. I am at ALA for the next couple days, so no streams. But I will have videos posted on my YouTube channel that are scheduled for tomorrow and Friday. The YouTube channel again is Henkely Studios, and that is on YouTube. There's a link in my bio on Twitch. Alright, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time.